Have you ever had the feeling that you've been here before, and yet everyone tells you that you can't have been? Or perhaps you've felt that this has all happened to me before, just like it's happening now, and I know what's going to happen next. Well, a lot of people do get those sensations, and nobody can yet explain them. They seem somehow to involve the mind travelling forwards or backwards in time. And that's what this new series, Timeslip, is all about. Children projecting themselves forwards and backwards in time. It's fiction, of course, but it's very close to a new theory which scientists are now working on to explain the universe and time. Today's science fiction so often becomes tomorrow's science fact. In the first 6 episodes of Timeslip, we saw Liz and Simon fall into a time bubble and get carried backwards in time. But what is a time bubble? Well, you can't see it, of course, but it may help you to visualize it, to think of it as a balloon. Some scientists are now working on the theory that wherever you are at the very center of the universe, and that the universe is really one giant sphere, and that it has an edge to it. Information about events is flashing constantly back and forth between you and the edge of that sphere, so that at any given moment you are mixed up in the past, the present, and the future, virtually all at the same moment. But supposing some little patch of that information, some little patch of history, gets slowed down, and instead of flashing backwards and forth, it floats gently as if in a bubble. Well, it might have collided with some solid object and got temporarily halted in its tracks, or it might be being slowed by some mysterious force, or the edge of the universe might have a hole in it. Well, supposing you could somehow get into that time bubble, that bubble of history, and travel with it, then you could move forwards and backwards in time at will. Watch now as Liz and Simon move once again through time.